Bushman's desert camp had offered what I was learning was fairly typical for paid camping in Namibia. My own bathroom and shower, a sitting area, a braai, more luxury than hardship, especially compared with my wild camps. I departed early, passing between quiver trees as I climbed back onto the plain behind the camp and resumed my pilgrimage south. Their presence in the morning light slowed my breath and inspired a feeling of reverence. It also reinforced the conclusion I had reached the day before. It was time to relinquish some control. There was still a long way to go. Trying to force a pace through this landscape made little sense. I needed to move reasonably, preserve some of my physical and mental resources for what remained, and give myself time to absorb what the Namib was offering. That morning I reached Solitaire, a place I had expected to reach the day before. I stopped for coffee at a cafe, where my arrival by bicycle attracted the curiosity of other travelers. They came over with questions. Where had I come from? Where was I going? And I enjoyed their company before returning to the solitude of the road. Beyond Solitaire, open space resumed, but so did washboard gravel and an occasional vehicle trailing dust. Most of the time, though, there was nothing at all. Just an enormous blue sky meeting a sharp horizon of mountains worn down by time. Late in the day, I reached the turn for Vrede. At nearly 100 kilometers for the day, I stopped beneath the shade of the sign and considered whether to continue south. The decision came more easily than the one beneath the Tropic of Capricorn sign the day before. A few minutes later, I followed the narrow dirt track toward the desert camp in the distance. With the day's destination now settled, I pedaled the final kilometer slowly, no longer looking ahead for what might come next. Instead, I looked around, and what surrounded me was among the most spectacular landscapes I had encountered on the journey so far.